How to work out when you have a job that is very physical. Hi, my name is Olaf, and I'm going to talk today a little bit about what it is you ought to do if you have a physical job that is really stressing your muscles, that is stressing your body, and is actually on a certain level making you stronger. When you first started getting into construction, which is when you're in your football player years, 18, 19, 20, and you started working, you were physically capable of doing all the different things that your boss asked you to do. If you added on to that you also worked out, in other words, made your muscles even stronger, at a certain point you might run into trouble. In a lot of cases, you made your muscles stronger, therefore you could carry more bricks, or you could haul more lumber, or you could do whatever it is that you're doing in your main work. Here's the thing. At a certain point, our bodies have accumulated all this stress from all this weight that we've carried, and at a certain point something is going to fail. Doesn't matter where it is, whether it's your elbow, whether it's your wrist, whether it's your lower back is usually problematic, whether it's your knee. You can see in all your brothers that are in their 40s and 50s, if they're still in construction and they haven't figured out something else to do with their life, you can see that they've all got an ache somewhere, or they've got a brace on their knee, or they've got a brace here, or they're doing this, or they're doing that. A really good thing to consider is, how do you unwind the tension that you're putting in your body while you're doing your physical labor? And a beautiful way to do that is to learn how to stretch, and especially to stretch using the active isolated 2-second stretch, where what you're doing is, let's just say you work all day long, you've worked, you come home, and then you want to unwind. In a lot of cases, the way people unwind is they put alcohol in their body, and then they relax, and then they're so relaxed that they sleep, and then they wake up in the morning. There are other ways to do this, and what I'm proposing to you is that limit the amount of calories you put in your body and burn off some of the tension that you put into your muscles, and you can do that by doing stretching. And the stretching, using isolated 2-second stretch, you basically stretch the muscle for 2 seconds, you let it go. You stretch the muscle for 2 seconds, you let it go, and you go through, there's routines that I have that you can access, and there are ways in which you can unwind that tension that you put into your body. Some of the best professional basketball players, baseball players, football players, for baseball, you know what the average age is for one of these players? When they retire, it's like 22 or 23 years old. The reason is they've made themselves as strong as they can be. They run as fast as they possibly can, and at a certain point they injure themselves. The secret is to unwind that tension that you put into your body. When you unwind that tension, you've got a longer career. We have examples of athletes that are into their almost 40s, basketball players, at a professional level for 15, 20 years. Unbelievable. Because they've stretched, they've taken the right nutrition, and they have followed this every single day, they're injury-free for their entire career. Now, wouldn't that be beautiful if that happened when you were a construction worker and you were able to go to the job, you're happy, you're smiling, you're bouncing around, doing the work you need to do, and then come home and then you have a routine that makes you relax, that makes you unwind the tensions that you put into your body. Those things can be had. You have to learn how to do it, but those things can be had. And through some of the stretching routines that I have on video, you can access those routines. Just go ahead and do those routines and start getting used to that, and you'll be surprised how much you're going to be able to feel better at work, and how much you're going to be able to not be injured. Injuries take you time. You hurt yourself somewhere, all of a sudden you're on workman's comp, you're not going to work, you're feeling blue with how you feel about the fact that you're not working. These things can be alleviated to a certain degree. Get yourself into a routine and do your stretches. My name is Olaf. If you like the information that I've given to you here, I have videos on YouTube. There's a link below. Go ahead and click on the link and subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you're interested in learning more about what it is that I do and have for information, I have a website, stretchawaylowerbackpain.com.